Hi, this is Antonio with IDX Broker. Today we're going to be looking at bringing in some basic content to a wrapped website for your clients. This is presupposing that you've already wrapped the website, which I discussed in an earlier video, and that the client has signed up under your dev code and been approved by the MLS, also discussed in an earlier video. I'll be providing links to those in the description of this video. So all that's happened already. You're ready to develop their site. Let's take a look at some of the basics that are going to happen. Any user is going to want to be able to search, so let's start there. We can go to any of these wrapped search pages we have in our designs and then pages area. I'm just going to take advanced search here, which I have up. Copy the link since it's already wrapped. I'm going to hit over to the menu and just put it into the menu here, give it a label. We can see it's added to the menu now. This should show on the front end of WordPress. Provided I save the menu. And there it is. Now when we click on this, just like any user would, I can go to my advanced search and begin searching through the MLS. The pages that I've already wrapped are using a dynamic wrapper, which again I covered in an earlier video. Because I made this change so quickly, it won't show up automatically for like a couple hours via the dynamic wrapper. The dynamic wrapper will update itself automatically, but if I want an immediate cache clear, I can go to Designs, Wrappers, any dynamic tab, and this clear wrapper cache will work for any dynamic wrapper, so just hit that. And now when we go to a wrapped page, refresh, we can see our menu has updated. Again, if you have a static wrapper and you make a menu change, you're going to want to find the global or pages, whatever you have, and update the HTML for your static wrapper to reflect your menu changes as you add things here. This applies to widgets as well. Speaking of those, let's take a quick look at one of those. Here's the main sidebar. I'm going to do this the copy and paste way again. Let's add a text widget. Let's head back here to our widgets area. We're just going to grab a lead login widget really quickly. Here I'm going to grab the code. This is just a JavaScript embed code. I'll be adding it. Hit save. This doesn't have to be in WordPress. This can happen in any kind of website. Joomla, Drupal, custom built, anything of that nature. Let's close that. Head back to our wrapper section. Let's do that cache clear again. And take a look at one of our pages that are wrapped, and we'll see the widget has now appeared. So that's one way to get content in really quickly. For a client, you can add them in by hand, copying and pasting whatever links or widget script embeds you need into the sidebars, the main content area, the footer, the menu, whatever your client's asking for. Since this is WordPress, we do have another option, which is the IDX Broker Platinum plugin. This operates off the API key, and you can see we can just use checkboxes to add to the menu at this point. The same thing happens with any sort of links. The last thing this also does is bring in via the API. Let's go to appearances actually and widgets. This does bring in some of the widgets I've already made. Here's one right here. Here's another one. It will bring them into the widget area, and we can just go ahead and drag them over. Let's drag one over right now. Now we have a widget brought in via the API, via our plugin. Let's do that cache clear, since we're doing this immediately. Again, this will clear on its own anytime you just let it be. And we can see the widgets now brought in. So that's a quick way to get some content into a client's website via either the API or copying and pasting scripts or links into WordPress or any other management system that you've created. Of course, not the end of it. There's still a nearly unlimited potential of content you can bring in when we get into CSS, JavaScript, however you want to present this information and the data that IDX Broker provides. Thanks for watching this video. I hope this helps you get started a little quicker and on to your development.